Stevie, another good workout today, pre-season.
Terrific for us, and that's why we decided to take the game against Hearts, for a top 4 team in the country. You can see they moved the ball about, and it was designed that we would get more miles in the legs. Pre-season's been tough on the players in terms of the amount of training sessions, but we needed games. Unfortunately, we had to cancel the one on Thursday against Queen's Park just because of knocks. We're still suffering a wee bit from it today. Rory's not quite right yet. Obviously, Andy Little, Callum Gallagher away to weddings this weekend, which has been pre-planned. So, but credit to the players. They stuck at it today. A tough ask, it's always going to be, but excellent workout for them.
A different kind of challenge from the past couple of pre-season friendlies.
Yeah, we designed the first couple, we wanted to have a lot of the ball. It's the first couple of games, we wanted to get back in the feel of the ball. We've done that, we're very comfortable with it. But today we wanted to design it that we would do a lot of chasing. Not because I would expect to do that this year, but wanted to get the fitness levels right up for the next game next week, which is upon us. We're ready for it.
Are you disappointed that you've seen more of the ball and excited a few more chances in front of goal?
Yeah, you always want to get more of the ball, of course you do. You always want to have chances in front of goal, you want to do that for the supporters, but it was always going to be difficult that way. We sort of flashes a wee bit, we had to play Ryan Thompson, a makeshift striker today because of most of the personnel, but it was designed for fitness, and that's what we wanted to get from it, and we certainly got enough from it.
You mentioned Ryan Thompson, is it a good game up front despite being in an unfamiliar position?
Yeah, he can do that, and it means he's versatile that way. He's attacking midfielder, you can see he's a strong boy. He's at Dunfermline in Championship League 1 years ago, he's from there, done really well. So now I would like to shift he put in. It's always hard up there, you're especially looking about players running about you, and you've got 3 centre backs who are very confident national players. It's all difficult from, but again, like all them players, they stuck at it, and they get good fitness out of it.
What's the plan for the rest of the week heading into next season's competitive action?
Yeah, we'll get the squad finalised this week. We have to sign players for next week, so we'll sit down the players we'll offer contracts to. We'll see where they are, hopefully get it all tied up with 2 good training sessions, and we'll get ready for the League Cup section, which generally has not been kind to us. We'll try and improve it this year, and hopefully we get through that. That'll give us up for the League 1 campaign.
Are you going to offer contracts to all of the trialists or just some of them?
We'll look at the wall, and we'll obviously Andy Little, he's not here today, but we'll spoke to him, and we'll look at a short-term deal which we've verbally agreed on. He'll bring great experience to it. He's played at Premier League Rangers, he's capped his country as well, so he's looked good in training. Michael Payton will sit down with me. Also Michael's only one training session with us. Again, a player that's played at a good level. Dunfermline last year, he was a big part of getting into the Championship over the last 2 or 3 years. So you 2 young kids, Dom and Kieran, will look at that as well. Jamie, the goalkeeper. We'll look at everything, and we'll get all tied up this week and get ready for Saturday.
What are you expecting from next Saturday against Spartan?
Well, it'll be a tough game because that's why we took East Kilbride and Cumbernauld Colts, because it kind of came from the Lowland League, so that's why we took that. You can see that they can make it difficult for you. You can see that they'll be organised. But we want a bit of us this year. It's dropped down to League 1. We knew that that's not going to go to teams like Dundee United, the Hibs of the years, or the St Mirren. We want to go and attack teams, and we want to try and do that on Saturday, and I'll be starting off with that. We're going to go at them and try and get the first win in the League Cup section, and then we'll see what happens after that.
And after you finalise your squad, do you start looking at the loan market as well? I know it's difficult this time of year because squads are still having a look at their loan players, so is it after kind of pre-season that you start dipping into that?
The loan market's been obviously the last 2 or 3 years for any club. It's good, and I spoke to Craig coming off there, and then they said they'll look at players that once they're ready. You can see the amount of players they've got, and also a game tomorrow. So but we'll look at it. I wasn't too kind. We had a lot of loans last year, and it's probably too many for my liking, but we took a lot of injuries last year to start the season. We had to bring players in. It's a market we can use. If we need to use it, we'll look at it.
Are you hoping Jazz can pull off a couple of coups from Motherwell as well?
Yeah, well, he's in there working now, and that's got another good contact. We've got also these contacts as well. And I think over the years, what we've done at Dumbarton, a lot of clubs look at it, and a lot of Premier League clubs, they've all speak very highly of what we do. Even Craig as well. That's why they want to take games. Motherwell, they've all been in touch. But we'll look at it once the season's underway, and we'll not jump in because you've still got 10th August before the transfer window shuts. So we'll look to then, and the squad is strong. I must admit, the squad that we've signed, the players, Rory Loy and then Ross Forbes, Bobby Barr, there's some right good quality, and if we can add to that as well, then it'll give us a strong squad.
You think your squad's almost stronger than last season despite being in a division below?
Well, you could say that, and I think some of the players said that when we signed them. Also Ross Forbes and Bobby Barr you probably couldn't have signed last year, and Rory Loy you couldn't have got, because I think there's 3 or 4 teams chasing them after we done at St Mirren. So yeah, sometimes you look at that and think I wish you that squad last season, but listen, last season's by we now in the last 5 years at Dumbarton. I've always said they should be proud of what this club's achieved. There's always disappointment in the relegation, and we understand that. There's no more disappointed myself, Ian, the players, because we wanted to stay in the Championship, but at the same time we should be proud of what we've done here, and we'll try and build on that for the next 4 or 5 years.
Is it a case of building a different kind of squad, a bit more attacking this year? In Championship and get punished quite easily, and then League 1 might be a bit more forgiving?
Yeah, well, it's more a level playing field in terms of, I think there's no one team full time, so we're all off the same hymn sheet. That doesn't mean it's going to be a lot easier. There's still a lot of tough games. The four Angus clubs are always difficult. I know Stranraer with Steve will be difficult. Airdrie have got a bit of money about them. They start making a splash of cash, but but what we want to do is want to be in the front foot this year. We understand the championship, we couldn't do it. You just have to look at Brecon. They probably tried to go toe to toe with teams, just a free hit for them. And they didn't win a game. And we were close to staying up again, so we're not too far away. But yeah, we want to try and score more goals. We want to play entertaining football, and the players we've brought in will do that.
How beneficial has the C&G Systems partnership been for you in terms of offering players contracts?
Well, I don't get involved too much in that. I look from the football side of things. They've been great in terms of what they've done. They're sponsoring the stadium. A lot of players work for the company. They just said if there's anything they can do to help out, then they're there to do that. And all I can try and do is speak to players the football side of things. If, like you said, really looking at full-time football and is maybe looking for some employment, then we can put them in the right direction. It's going to be down to them. There's no tie that if they sign here, they have to go up with them. Nothing about that at all. There's a hardcore in there now. They seem to enjoy it. And I always think if you're happy in your life and what you do, then you're going to bring that to the Dumbarton, and that's what my focus is making this an enjoyable place. And at the moment, they seem to be there.
Just finally, who are you backing for the World Cup now at the semi-final stage?
Well, I said to the players at the start that England at 16-1 each way was a good bet, but we're allowed to bet, so but it's still going strong. But yeah, it's been good. Summer can be a long summer, and when the football's won, it's been really good. It's been excellent to see, but I think unfortunately, and a lot of people like to say that, I think England might be there for the long haul.
Will you be happy about that?
Well, we're happy because I tipped him at the start, and a lot of people might have taken my advice, but especially in work we said that as well, and they're all looking for Brazil, and I say I've got a wee funny sneaky feeling that England, it's a young team, there's no pressure on them. Usually over the last years there's pressure on them, but it'll be interesting. France will still be dangerous as well, but we'll look at it, we'll watch it, we'll enjoy it, but I'll look at Spartans next week. It's more enjoyable for me, and make sure we're ready. Cheers guys, thank you.
Ian, a good workout for the boys today. How did you see the game going?
It was good, excellent against a very strong Hearts team. We played away now, we were short a few bodies today, so it sort of caught up in the last 10-15 minutes with a bit of fatigue sitting, but overall now we're delighted. You can see the manager's brought in a couple of good recruitments this year, and hopefully we can get them up and running with Roy Loyan now. Craig Barger's coming back, Big Andy Dowie now, a wee sort of fitness issues, so game time for them, and now we stand them in good stead.
What you made of pre-season as a whole? Is it one of your first pre-seasons in assistant management?
Yeah, well, I've done a few, but we got them in early this year due to the fact now we're starting out with the League Cup ties, so they've been great. Now what we've asked them to do, they've done. We don't get a lot of sessions with them, so the session we've got now, we've got to put as much as we can into it. But it's now about the game time and getting now a few miles in the legs now in terms of now gearing up for Spartans. But again, now the pre-season's been great, and it's been now the good games, albeit now with a struggle tonight against Queen's Park due to lack of bodies. But again, now when you see now today, now it's a great, now it's a good leveler for us in terms of now playing against a very accomplished Hearts team in terms of now their levels of fitness.
What do you make of the recruitment that's been done so far, and how much of an impact do you have on the recruitment that comes into the club? Yeah,
of course, we sit down together now, we identify players now, it's everything else now. We know we've got limited budget, so it's attracting to players now in our budget. But again, now when you're looking at Ross Forbes, Rory Loy now, Hudson Caswell staying on, Andy staying on, Craig Barr now, Grant Adam now, it's good. Now we've also seen Beanie there again. And I said now we've got Gallagher, so we've got a good array of experience, and also we've got a good array of young boys that are coming in which will help us through the season.
Do you think your status helps people come in as well? Your Kai Huttons and stuff, they look at someone like you and want to play under you?
Yeah, but it's not, the manager plays a big part in that as well. Now I'm there to help out and be the assistant, but the manager has the final say in the players, and now we agree with, well, sometimes we disagree, but now that's the way it is. But now he plays a big part in getting players here, now the recruitment side of it. And I'm only there to help. Now I know the players, some of the players I've worked with them, and I know what they can do and I know what they can't do. But now if we get them up and running, they'll be a good benefit for Dumbarton.
Do you ever want to step up and be in Stevie's shoes one day as a manager?
No, it's never been now put upon me. But I'd never say never in terms of thing. But I enjoy what I'm doing just now. And now, as I said, now we've got a good bunch of boys here, and hopefully now we can redeem ourselves and now make a good impact in this league we're going to be playing this year.
And finally, Stevie, well known now that he backed England for the World Cup. Who did you back, and are they still going?
France. Like, I'm not allowed to bet. I'm not allowed to bet due to the betting rules. So I fancied France. So if somebody's watching, he may get done for gambling, which is not right.
That's great.